morning, Douglas. Today is a B-Day. Anyone interested in being a part of the Vocal Talent Showcase, please come to a 30-minute informational meeting after school in the auditorium on Wednesday, March 17th. This event is sponsored by FDHS Theater and Choir Programs. Any questions, contact Mr. Meenick or Mr. Lindsay. Please stay tuned for Mr. Diaz.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Principal Diaz, and I would like to introduce to you Officer Chris Toon. Officer Toon is in charge of student parking. We made the decision as a school, because there's only 41 days left in the school year, that we're not going to charge parking. Parking is going to be open parking for all students. The problem is you do have to register your vehicle, and there's a process to registering your vehicle. So, Officer Toon, if I'm a senior at Douglas and I want to park my mom's car on campus, what do you need from me?
Great question, Diaz. So, there's an app that I think pops up on the morning announcements, and it lets you go right to the parking application. You go on there, you fill out all the proper, fields for you, attach the correct documents with it. That's license, registration, proof of insurance, and then you send them to me, and then I look over them. The biggest thing I'm having right now is that kids aren't checking the expiration dates on the registration and the insurance. Be sure that's a must, because if that's not valid, I can't approve them. So I send it back to you, but I tell you why I send it back, so it's not a punishment or anything like that. I just review them, just make sure you pay attention to the expiration dates on registration and insurance.
Okay, so I get it. I'm gonna drive my mom's car to school. I need to make sure that I turn in an attachment with the information on that site that has my driver's license, my mom's proof of insurance, and my mom's vehicle registration. But what if, for some reason, my dad is gonna let me drive his brand new Porsche to school that day? How do I handle that?
Another great question. So, since it's all free, do the same thing for both vehicles, or any vehicle that you could potentially drive this year. It's all free. So you're not paying an extra $20 per tag or anything. Just make sure that you pay attention to the expiration on the insurance and registration. That's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just send it to me, and I'll get you taken care of.
For the record, ladies and gentlemen, my dad drives a Toyota. Please stay tuned for further morning announcements. Wow, I went from camera 1 to camera 2, boom, cat-like reflexes. Okay, am I live, am I going? All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, great job yesterday, really, really pleased with the way the day went. There's a few things that we're gonna iron out and we're gonna talk about this morning, but first and foremost, be on time, be on task. Use appropriate language, appropriate electronics, be respectful, and be responsible. Those are the 6 PBIS initiatives that we need to follow on a daily basis in every class. Okay, so here's the number one thing I want to share with you. Charge your Chromebooks. Charge your Chromebooks. So a couple situations where we had a Chromebook in a classroom that died, and when it died, we had to get a loaner Chromebook, right? So at night, just plug in your Chromebook, keep your charger at home. The battery should last all day once you get here, but make sure it's full. If you need a loaner Chromebook because your Chromebook died or because you forgot it, we're all human. That's okay. You use the QR code. You take a picture or turn your camera on. The QR code takes you to a link. You fill it out. We bring the Chromebook to you. At the end of the day, we need you to bring the Chromebook back to us. The last thing I want you to do is to be financially responsible for your Chromebook and a loaner Chromebook. That money adds up. You're going to owe the school a lot of money. The school doesn't let you participate in graduation your senior year if you owe the school money. So make sure that you get everything get your Chromebooks turned back in. And on that note, seniors, make sure you have no fees because graduation is around the corner. 42, 41 days, who knows. When you walk into the building, I need you to look at the thermal camera. By looking at the thermal camera, it senses your heat, and that speeds up the process. If you're not lined up with the thermal camera, it's gonna beep, and we're gonna have to take your temperature by hand, and that slows us down. We're okay right now because we only have the 9th grade and we only have the 12th grade. But when we have 9, 10, 11, 12 coming into the building in the morning, it's gonna be a long process. So we want to get efficient and we want to be as smooth as we can with the entry process. If you are late to class, we have something called tardy table. We're not going to start tardy table until everybody is comfortable going to all of their classes. So we'll start tardy table at the end of the week on Thursday. For right now, do your best to maneuver around the building. Seniors, you have no excuse. Freshmen, you're getting used to your B-day schedule. Do your best maneuvering about the building and getting to class on time. Please and thank you. That's one of our PBIS expectations. Hey, I'm live on TV right now. Give me 1 second. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is lunch procedures. Your lunch procedures, there is a line, and the line goes down the E100 hallway. For the first couple of weeks, we're going to put a gate outside so you know where to line up. The reason that line is set up that way is so that you can socially distance. Yesterday, too many of us got bunched up, guys. Remember, I don't have to quarantine you if you are socially distanced. I have to quarantine you if someone is sick, if someone gets COVID, and you've been around them in close proximity for more than 15 minutes. So in the lunch line, be smart, spread yourself out. We don't know what we have until we lose it, right? Being away from school for so long and then having the opportunity to come back yesterday was heartwarming, emotional. Seeing kids on campus. I mean, the Herald Leader did an entire article on it in the paper today where they were here shadowing us, right? And I got to tell you, on that note, we are the media darling. They love coming to Douglas. They love showcasing us. They love doing stories on us just because we're so awesome. We have a lot of awesome things going on here at school. But my point is, it was awesome. It was great. It was heartwarming seeing kids here on campus. A lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, and please just take advantage of the opportunities we have here at school together. You really don't appreciate what you have until you don't have it anymore. And we want to honor our time together and finish this school year as strong as possible. Big shout out to the boys basketball team beating Sayre last night. I think they've secured the 1 seed. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that they're now the 1 seed in our district going into the playoffs. Huge basketball game against Henry Clay tonight, city rivals. We beat them once. We're going to try to beat them twice. Looking at tennis, looking at track, looking at softball, baseball, and the winter sports getting started. It's been nice outside, so getting to see them practice outdoors is awesome. Just excited for a great end of the school year. I'm Lester Diaz, your principal, and it is an honor and a privilege to serve you in this capacity.